wanted to study psychology since the 9th grade. I've always been very curious about people, their behaviors, their emotions, what goes on behind the scenes. And I think actually pursuing that in Krea and studying it helped me understand that psychology is that, but also so much more. And I'm a really big people's person, so I think for me, psychology has really helped me navigate my way around people. Studying psychology in Krea has been really fun and really interesting, and it's also been a lot because we're made to do a lot more than just learn basic theories and basic concepts. And I like that the way the curriculum is designed in Krea also pushes us to critically think about the discipline, about where the discipline came from, about why these theories have been developed the way they have and what goes into developing them the way they are. So it provides a more holistic approach to the discipline. So I'm also a philosophy minor, and that has really allowed me to look at the discipline of psychology from a different perspective as something that descended from philosophy. And I've also done a lot of courses in social studies and literature and politics and history, and it gives me this sort of holistic view about what the discipline is. And I like that in Krea I can study all of these things at the same time, and it's really interesting because a lot of these people have done work in multiple fields, and to hear the same name in different fields and make those connections on my own has been, I think, one of my favorite parts about learning at Krea. And I really like that I'm not just learning the main concepts, and that I can use what I learned from other disciplines in the discipline that I'm majoring in. I'm currently doing an independent study course, which is a course that I'm working with another student, and the two of us have co-developed the curriculum for it with our professor. And I think it's really interesting because this is a niche that I discovered in the realm of psychology, and the niche is psychogeography. And it's something that I discovered in psychology in my first trimester of my 4th year, and then I was able to study the same concept in my 2nd trimester, but from different disciplines, which was through social studies, through literature, arts and philosophy. And I got this a really well-rounded perspective from other disciplines and how each discipline views geography and space, and how we take up space and how we experience space. And this trimester I'm now working and going further and learning more and engaging more with that same topic from psychology itself. And I think that's really interesting that Krea allows us to do that and allows us to take things that we're interested in, learn it from different perspectives, and then put it together as a whole and sort of make sense of it on our own. And I'm really enjoying that, and I think it's really cool that we get that kind of opportunities over here. So one thing that I think I would tell the incoming batches of Krea and the incoming students that choose to pursue psychology in Krea is to be patient with the discipline. And I think it's important to have that patience and to know that it's going to take time, because so many people come from, different places. Some people are coming with prior knowledge, some people are coming with a completely blank slate, and it's important to get everybody up to speed and up to the same baseline. And I think the first few courses of psychology in Krea really do that, and they set a good foundation, and that foundation then allows you to jump off into whatever other parts of psychology that you want to explore more. But I really, for psychology specifically, is to give it time and to be patient with the discipline. And the things that don't make sense initially tend to make sense much later on. So to just hold out hope that it will make sense at some point. And for students that are coming to Krea, I think because we're a new university right now, there's so much scope to do anything. There's so much potential that just exists, and you actually have a space to implement ideas that you might have, to do anything. And I think it's a really great place for people to build off of just each other and create things together, and we can create a fun learning environment if you actually want to, because it's really interesting, and I've learned a lot from all the people that I study with. So I think just be patient, give it time, but also take those chances. I think it's really important.